Hey, hello everyone. Hi guys. Good morning. How are you all? Good morning, everyone. Am I audible to everyone? Am I visible to everyone? Yes or no? Kindly just please comment once about the audio and video of the class. Is everything is working good, working fine? Yes or no, guys? Everyone. Okay, so let's wait for 1 or 2 minutes more. Let everyone join the session and then we will start. Okay, let's wait for 1 or 2 minutes more and then we will start the session, everyone. Hi, Krishna. Hello, double X. Hello, everyone. Okay, so today we are starting the module A marathon, right? So we have already discussed module A theory class in the last session, right? Evening session. Already we have discussed the complete theory. So now it's the time for module A marathon, an important marathon for everyone. So let's start discussing the very first question. Okay. You are a compliance officer at ABC Bank. For the month of March, you are reviewing the transaction to ensure Financial Intelligence Unit India report are filled accurately. Review the cases below. A customer made three separate cash withdrawals from his account 3 lakh, 4 lakh, and 3.5 lakh, all within March. One of your branches reported a cross border transfer of 5.2 lakh from an Indian reporter to a buyer in Singapore. A registered charitable trust NPO received the donation 6 lakh from the domestic individual donor, 3 lakh from a corporate donor, 1.8 lakh from a foreigner donor. Then two 2000 rupees counterfeit note were deducted in a bulk cash deposit by a cooperative society. Now, based on the information, which report must be filled with or filed with the Financial Intelligence Unit India? And I have told you that this is very important for your examination. So, based on these four cases, which of the following should be reported or must be reported to Financial Intelligence Unit India? So, we have to choose the correct answer. Everyone start answering this question and kindly just please like and share the video to the maximum you can, whoever are watching this session. Kindly just please like and share the video to the maximum you can. Now tell me the correct answer. This is a very good question, everyone. Just kindly tell me the correct answer. Okay. So, which of the following cases should be reported to Financial Intelligence Unit India? So, the correct answer is what? Everyone. So, the correct answer is okay. No, no answer yet. No answer yet. So I think I have to explain the first concept to all of you. Remember this chart I have explained in the last class, and I have told you that this is very, very important, you guys. Cash transaction CTR report. If you are doing the cash transaction of 10 lakh or more, or there is a series of cash transaction in a month, the aggregate value is 10 lakh or more. You need to report it to Financial Intelligence Unit India on every 15th. Okay. Then if it is a cross border wire transfer report, there is a cross border wire transfer of 5 lakh or above, it should be reported to Financial Intelligence Unit India. If the receipt by non-profit organization and the the receiving is of 10 lakh or equivalent, or all the counterfeit notes, these need to be reported to Financial Intelligence Unit India. So now let's see how much. First of all the counterfeit notes, this should be reported to the Financial Intelligence Unit India. So in case 4, this need to be reported to Financial Intelligence Unit India, right? Now, next is, there is a registered charitable NPO. Okay, now they are receiving 6 lakh from the domestic, 3 lakh from the corporate, and 1.8 lakh from the foreign donor. So the total is 10.8 lakh. But this total is actually from three different sources, not from one source. If from one source the receipt is exceeding 10 lakh, then you need to report it to FIU India. But there are three separate, 6 lakh, 3 lakh, and 1.8 lakh. And these are from three separate sources. So these need not to be reported to FIU India. Now here there is a cross-border wire transfer of 5.2 lakh. This need to be reported to Financial Intelligence Unit India because it exceed 5 lakh. Then a customer has made a cash withdrawal from 3 for 3 in a month of March. 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 3.5 is 10.5 lakh. So this is a cash transaction, whether withdrawal or deposit. This is a cash transaction within a month. Aggregate is more than 10 lakhs. So yes, this need to be reported to Financial Intelligence Unit India. So if we talk about the correct answer, what is the correct answer? Now you need to see what is the correct answer. First, this CTR transaction, this need to be reported. The cash transaction, cross border wire transfer, this need to be reported, right? And finally, the case 4, this counterfeit currency note, this need to be reported to FIU India. So the correct answer is B. Receipt form from by a NPO, this need not to be reported to FIU India. Clear everyone? Done? Yes or no? Done, you guys? Okay, next question. Now, next question. See, Ravi opened a saving account in April by using the OTP based Aadhaar eKYC non face to face. Okay, by December, we have these four things. His account balance reaches 1.2 lakh. He has received 1.5 lakh during the year. He also applies for a term loan of rupees 50,000 by April next year. He hasn't submitted any officially valid document. Now, which of the following action must the bank take as per RBI regulation? Allow only the term loan but restrict further credit in the saving account. Making deposit account non-operational but continue the term loan. Close the deposit account and disallow further dispersal of the term allow. Only freeze the excess 20,000 from the deposit account and seek declaration again. So this is a non-face-to-face customer. You know that in a non-face-to-face customer, simplified due diligence is required, and there are, sorry, enhanced due diligence is required, and then there are a lot of restriction for a non face to face customer that I have explained in the last class. Based on that restriction, you have to answer this question. Everyone, please start answering this question. So important, again, the important question. Non face to face customer, restriction on a non face to face customer, or if you are a OTP based customer. Okay, everyone, please answer this question. Everyone, please answer this question. So the correct answer is Swarna, and everyone, Swarna, Krishna, double X, and everyone, kindly please like and share the video and start answering. This is also easy question. You must know what are the different criteria for a non face to face customer, if you all remember. So Vikram is saying C is the correct answer. Swarna is saying S. Swarna, where is S? Okay. Now Krishna is also saying C is the correct answer. So see, for a non face to face customer, the balance shouldn't be exceeding 1 lakh. Okay. The term loan shouldn't be exceeding 60,000. Okay. Now, But there is very important thing is by April next year, he hasn't deposited the officially valid document. Okay, means within a year the officially valid document is not actually what dispersed. So by December, he has opened the account in April. These balances are as per December, and by April next year, he hasn't submitted the officially valid document. Within 1 year of opening the account, you must submit the officially valid document. If you haven't submitted the officially valid document, the account need to be closed. Now, in this case, if you have applied for a term loan, the bank will not disperse the term loan. Okay, the term loan is within the limit, but the bank is not dispersing the term loan. Why? Because you haven't submitted the officially valid document. So the close of the deposit account should be done, and this allow the further dispersal of any term loan. Right now, here see this. These are the restriction. As we all know, the aggregate balance, it shouldn't be exceeding rupees 1 lakh. Okay. Now, no on exceeding the threshold, the account to be made non-operational till the submission of an officially valid document. So if you have exceeded the balance, then the account need to be non-operational until you have submitted the officially valid document. Exceed the balance, you have submitted the OVD, then that balance, sorry, then that balance is actually acceptable. But if you have exceed it and you haven't submit the officially valid document, the account need not be closed. Okay, the aggregate credit shouldn't be exceeding 2 lakh, term loan shouldn't be exceeding 60,000, and you have to submit the officially valid document within 1 year. But if you haven't submit, the deposit account will be closed and no dispersal will be made on the borrower account. Okay, so the correct answer for this question is C. Clear? Very good, you guys. Next question. Mineral Gems, an eligible exporter under the FTP, operates a DDA account, Diamond Dollar account. Now, this is important. Diamond Dollar account. This was the question which was from the previous year paper, and this was from Unit 8, which I actually left for the final marathon. Now, Mineral Gem, this is an eligible exporter which operate a DDA account with the authorized dealer bank. Now, evaluate the following transaction proposed by them. Credit proceeds in the UCD dollar from a local sale of a rough diamond. Request a USD loan for the pre-shipment finance proceed to be credited to the DTA. Request interest payout on the DTA balance for maintaining a minimum monthly average of $25,000. Using this DDA to make the payment in dollar for purchasing the precious metal. Transfer the dollar fund from the DDA to their INR current account for the local expenses. Based on this, which of the following transaction is permissible under the Diamond Dollar account? Everyone, please answer this question. Which of the following is permissible under the Diamond Dollar account? So the Diamond Dollar accounts are given. Okay, the things of the Diamond Dollar account are given. So you have to tell me which of the following transactions are valid for the Diamond Dollar account. So the correct answer is, everyone. Correct answer is, so everyone, please answer this question. So if you read out the question, you can easily answer this question. Very good question. And everyone, kindly please like and share the video. Now, if you are not attending the session and if you are messaging that, ma'am, please just share the PDF. That is not good. Everyone, you have to attend the session, the complete marathons of the PPB. Okay, don't miss out any marathon. Okay, done. So if we talk about the correct answer is what? Swarna, Krishna, Vikram, double X. Okay, so now Swarna is saying B is the correct answer. Vikram is saying B is the correct answer. B, okay, A, C, and D is allowed. Okay, Krishna is saying D is the correct answer, and everyone else now C. Diamond Dollar account, credits proceed in the dollar for from a local sale of rough diamond, that is allowed. So Diamond Dollar account is maintained for making the payment or receiving the payment related to rough, uncut, cut, polished diamond, or even the diamond jewelry. right? It is for these particular things the diamond dollar account is operated. Request a dollar loan for the pre-shipment finance proceed to be credited to the DDA account. That is also correct. Now, request interest payout, that is not allowed. Diamond dollar account is the account which is offered for the business transaction. And you know that when the account is offered for the business transaction, that account is a current account. And when it is a current account, no interest payout is actually allowed here, right? So C is wrong. Now, diamond dollar account is used to make payment in dollar for the precious metal. Now, here, see this. Till here it is correct. If it is for the diamond, if it is for the rough, polished, unpolished, uncut, cut diamond jewelry, that is all allowed. For precious metal means if you are making the payment for gold, that is not allowed at all. It is not used for the precious metal. It is used for the things related to the diamond. Okay, so D is wrong. Now transfer from this account to your INR current account for local expenses, that is also allowed. So if we talk about the correct answer, A, B and E are the correct answer, means A is the correct answer. None of the above, none of you are correct. And see, that's why it is important to attend the marathon section. See how much we have to pick one point to be very attentive, right? And these cannot be covered in the theory classes, right? And that's why it is compulsory to attend the marathon session. So A is the correct answer. Diamond dollar account, whatever the transaction of the diamond dollar account I have given here, you can see this. Okay, this is the image which can just clear you the diamond dollar account, what are permitted and what are not permitted. Like permitted, the realization of the export of proceeds, local sale of the diamond in dollar, that is also allowed. Purchase and payment of the diamond allowed. Prohibited, interest is not allowed. Interest is not allowed because DDA transactions is a current account transaction. Conditional means pre and post shipment finance. This is conditional, but this is allowed. Okay, so these are the prohibited, forbidden, and the conditional transactions in the diamond dollar account. That is very, very important. Okay, now next question. Duties of a banker towards its customer doesn't include what? Duty of secrecy, duty to collect the check, duty to a discount on the bill, duty to inform the CPI. Duty of a banker towards his customer doesn't include it what? It doesn't include what? Everyone please answer this question. Duties doesn't include what? So the correct answer is, everyone start answering the question. Okay, so duty of secrecy, duty to collect the check, duty to discount the bill, or duty to inform the CPI. Okay, so now you are all saying D. Obviously, see, duty of secrecy. Yes, it is a duty of banker, duty to collect the check. In this, we are seeing the agent principal relationship. Duty to discount on the bill, that is also a duty of the banker. Duty to inform CPI. Yes, this is not a duty of the bank. Okay, next question. Bank X operate 3,500 ATMs across the country. In the month of March, 120 of its ATM remained cash out for more than 10 hours due to delays in the cash replenishment. Okay. Additionally, Bank X is also a sponsor bank of 200 white label ATM operated by Company Y. Out of these, 15 were cash out for more than 10 hours in a month. Company Y cited the vendor issues as a cause of delay. Now, based on the RBI schemes of penalty, what will be the total penalty initially imposed by RBI and who will bear this responsibility? We have four options: 13,500, not 13,500, 1 lakh 35,000 entirely on the company Y, 1,20,000 on Bank X for its ATM only, 1,35,000 on X, but then Bank X can recover it from Y, right? And 1,35,000 equally shared between X and Y. Now just tell me the correct answer. Now just tell me the correct answer. So the correct answer is what? It's very easy, it's very simple. Just read out the question and then you have to answer. Thus, read out the question and then you have to answer. Very simple question. Everyone, it's very simple question. You just read out the question and then you need to answer. Krishna, Vikram, Swarna, and everyone, kindly please like and share the video the maximum you can. Everyone can kindly please like and share the video to the maximum you can. Everyone. Okay, so the correct answer for this question is what? Okay, so Vikram, Vamsi, B. Now you are saying 1,20,000 for on the bank X for its ATM only. And anyone else start answering the question, guys. Everyone, you have to answer this question. It's easy question. Just read out the question carefully and then you can easily answer this question. Kiran Singh is the correct answer. 1,35,000 entirely on company Y as the white label ATM operator. And everyone else kindly start answering the question. Now, double X is also saying, hey, this is very easy question. Now, first of all, see this. Bank X operating 3,500 ATM across the country, and in this, 120 ATM is out of cash. Okay, for more than 10 months. Per ATM penalty is 10,000. As I have told you, 10,000 rupees ATM if your penalty if your ATM is out of cash for more than 10 hours in a month. So here the penalty on Bank X is 1,20,000 for 120 ATM first of all. Now Bank X is also a sponsor for 200 white label ATM operated by company Y. Okay, now, in this 15 were out of cash. Now, 15 out of cash. Now, the penalty is imposed on the 15 ATM means it is 15,000. Okay, but who will bear this 15,000? So, Bank X is actually the sponsor bank for this white label ATM. So, this 15,000 is also charged from the Bank X. This 15,000 is also charged from the bank X, and later the bank X can recover it from company Y. Later you can recover it from company Y, but because you are the sponsor of ATM, okay, you have the responsibility for filling that ATM. Company Y says that there is a vendor issue delay, okay. So RBI is imposing penalty on bank X and the penalty total is 1,35,000, and this 15,000 penalty bank X later can recover it from company Y. So if we talk about the correct answer, C is the correct answer. Right? See this here. So if there is a bank or white label ATM, okay, there is a flat penalty of rupees 10,000 per ATM if the ATM is out of cash for more than 10 hours in a month. In case of white label ATM, the penalty is charged to the bank meeting the cash requirement. The bank who is responsible for replenishment of the cash in the white label ATM, the penalty is charged on that bank. Okay, and if that penalty is charged on the bank, that bank can recover this from the white label ATM operator later. But RBI will be charging the penalty on that bank who is responsible for filling the cash to that particular white label ATM. In this case, Bank X is responsible for filling that white label ATM delayed, so 10,000 penalty per ATM from that Bank X. Later, that bank can recover it from company Y. Clear? Any doubt in this question? Any doubt in this question? If you have, please ask your doubt. Everyone. Any doubt from this question? Guys, if you have any doubt, please ask your doubt. If you don't have any doubt, just please give me a thumbs up quickly. Everyone. No doubt? Now, next question. ABC Bank is offering the online cash management services to a small business client. Now, this is related with the cash management services. Okay. So, ABC is offering online cash management services to a small business client. The client want to have a solution that improve control over the payable and receivable but has limited IT support staff. The bank must also ensure security against the fraud. What is the bank's priority? What should be the bank's priority? Offer only standard solution used for large corporate. Suggest building a complex in-house software. Propose an outsourced cash management solution with a strong security feature. Focus on selling mutual fund products to these clients. Which of the following is the correct answer? Very simple, huh? It is very simple. You just answer this question. It's very simple. Penalty for the white label ATM. Vamsi Krishna, if there is a bank who is sponsoring the white label ATM, okay, so the penalty is charged from that particular bank, okay, who is responsible for filling the cash in that white label ATM. Later, that particular can recover it from the operator of the white label ATM. Clear? Done? Now tell me the correct answer here. Everyone start answering the question. So the correct answer is what? Simple question, easy question. You can all answer this question. So cash management services to a small business client. What should be the bank's priority in this case? First of all, offer only standard solution used for the large corporates? No, the small business, they have the different needs. Large corporates, they have the different need, right? So small business cannot afford what you are giving to the large clients, so you need to simplify it. You need to tailor it according to the need of the small corporate. You cannot give them the exact solution which you are giving to the large corporate, so one cannot be the answer. Now you suggest to build in the complex in-house software. That is also wrong. See, in-house software, this requires first of all a lot of money, a full team of professional. There should be a software engineer. They have to be maintained. Okay, small companies usually doesn't have this much fund to just build that in-house software and maintain the team for maintaining that particular software. Now, third, propose an outsourced cash management solution with strong security feature. Okay, so propose an outsourced cash management solution. That is perfectly correct. And if it has a strong security feature, this both actually simplify the requirement of that particular small business client. So the perfect answer for this question is C. Done. C, yes, double X, perfectly correct. C is the correct answer. Good. Next question. Which of the following is not a right of a banker or a bank customer relationship? Not a right of a banker or a bank customer relationship. Everyone, please start answering this question. Which of the following is not a right of a banker or a bank customer relationship? Please start answering this question, guys. Right of general lien, right of set off, right of appropriation, or right to issue the garnishee order. Which of the following is not a right of for a banker or a bank customer relationship, bank special relationship? Not a right. So Kiran is saying D, Krishna is saying B, Swarna is saying D, and everyone else, please answer this question. I have already told you in the last class. Which of the following is not a right for the banker or for the bank customer relationship? Everyone start answering the question. So the correct answer is what? Okay, first of all, right of general lien. Okay, right of general lien is not a right for a banker or bank customer relationship. No, it is a right. Right of general lien, right to set off, right to appropriation. These are all the rights of the banker. If we talk about which of the following is not a right of a banker, right to issue the garnishee order, because garnishee order is issued by court. Obviously, this is issued by the court. Okay, so it is not a right of a banker. So obviously, D is the correct answer. Obviously, D is the correct answer. Next question. Miss Priya receive a bill of exchange payable to order, but it is handed over without any endorsement to the pay. She presented for the payment, but the drawing bank refuses, questioning her entitlement. What is the most accurate for this particular statement? Priya is the holder because mere delivery is enough for the bill payable to order. Priya is not a holder because endorsement is necessary for the negotiation of the order instrument. Priya is considered the drawee in this case. The drawee has no right to refuse the payment once the bill has issued. Very simple, very easy question. Read out the question and then you need to answer it. Everyone, please answer this question. Everyone, please answer this question. It's so easy, so simple question. You can all answer this question. It's so easy. It's so simple question. You just need to answer this question quickly. Everyone, you just need to answer this question quickly. So the correct answer is what? Start answering the question. So double X is saying D is the correct answer. Krishna is saying D is the correct answer. Swarna is saying D is the correct answer. Everyone start answering the question. Miss Priya receive a bill of exchange payable to the order. So if it is a bill of exchange, first of all, for transferring that bill of exchange to another party for receiving the payment, endorsement and delivery both are the necessary equipments. You have to endorse that bill of exchange in favor of Miss Priya, and you have to deliver that bill of exchange to Priya. Okay, and if endorsement is not made, you just deliver the bill to Miss Priya. Now, Miss Priya is demanding the money from the bank. The bank is not entitled to make the payment to Miss Priya because the endorsement is necessary for receiving the payment in case of bill of exchange. If you haven't endorsed that bill in name of Miss Priya is not entitled to receive the payment in this case. So Miss Priya is not the holder because endorsement is necessary for the negotiation of the order instrument, right? If you haven't endorsed, you just deliver this product to Miss Priya. Miss Priya is not entitled to receive the payment. So B is the correct answer. Yes, everyone is correct here. Next question. Indo-Nepal remittance facility was launched in RBI to transfer fund from India to Nepal. What is the ceiling fixed per remittance? Now this is again Unit 8. Unit 8 question which I have left for the final marathon. So Indo-Nepal remittance facility scheme. So what is the ceiling fixed per remittance in the Indo-Nepal remittance scheme? The ceiling fixed per remittance is what? So see, Indo-Nepal remittance scheme is a unilateral transfer scheme. It is actually launched for transferring the money from India to Nepal only. It is not a bilateral. Nepal to India not allowed. From India to Nepal. It is focusing on the unorganized sector worker or the migrant labor workforce of Nepalese origin which are working in India. So if they want to transfer their money to the families which are living in Nepal, who are living in Nepal, from India to Nepal, the Indo-Nepal Remittance Facility Scheme has been launched by Reserve Bank of India in May 2008, and the ceiling fixed per remittance is rupees 2 lakh if you are enrolled in that particular scheme. It is 50,000 for the walk-ins if you haven't enrolled yourself in the particular Indo-Nepal remittance scheme. If you haven't enrolled yourself, that is 50,000. But for the enrollment, the ceiling fixed per remittance is rupees 2 lakh. Clear? Done. Okay, next question. Choose the correct statement. Financial inclusion stimulates the demand side, making people aware what can they demand. Financial literacy stimulates the supply side by providing the financial market services that people demand. We have to choose the correct statement here. We have to choose the correct statement here. Everyone start answering the question. We have to choose the correct statement here. Very simple, very easy. We have to choose the correct statement here. Everyone start answering the question. We have to choose the correct statement here. So Kiran is saying D is the correct answer, and everyone else start answering the question. So the correct answer for this question is what? We have to choose the correct answer for this question. Sophie, financial inclusion stimulates the demand side? No. Financial literacy stimulates the demand side. It actually made people aware what they can demand. Okay, so literacy actually stimulates your demand side, making you aware what you can demand, what people can it demand? Okay. Then comes the rule of financial inclusion, which provides supply for meeting the demand of that particular thing, right? So if we talk about the correct answer, neither one nor two is the correct statement. Okay. Neither one nor two is the correct statement, everyone. Done. Clear? D is the correct answer, everyone. Clear? Now, next question. See, match the following, check dishonor scenarios. Match the following, check dishonor scenarios, right? Check drawers check dishonored due to garnishee order served earlier. Okay. Now, bank dishonored the check despite sufficient and clear balance, no stop instruction. Check dishonored due to the fund being earmarked for a specific loan. Drawer dies an intimation received before the check presentation. So, you have to tell me in which of the following cases the bank is liable and in which of the following cases the bank is not liable. Everyone, the bank is not liable or bank is liable. Everyone, you just need to check in which of the following cases the bank is liable or the bank is not liable. Everyone. So the correct answer is what? Everyone. Everyone start answering this question. So the correct answer is what? Kiran is saying D is the correct answer, and everyone else start answering the question. Everyone start answering the question. In which condition the bank is liable? In which condition the bank is not liable? Check dishonor scenarios. You need to check in which of the following condition the bank is liable and in which of the following condition the bank is not liable. Everyone kindly please like and share the video to the maximum you can. Whoever are watching this session, please just like and share the video to the maximum you can. So now you are all saying A. Let's see. Drawers check dishonored due to the garnishee order served earlier. Yes, bank not liable because if the bank is receiving the order from the court that you have to freeze a certain amount in the debtor's account and directly credit it into the creditor account. So in this case, obviously, if you have freeze that balance and due to which the drawer check is dishonored, the bank is not liable for any of this. Okay. Bank dishonored the check despite there is a sufficient and clear balance and there is a non-stop instruction. In this case, the bank is liable, right? Because they wrongfully dishonored the check. Check dishonored due to the fund being earmarked for the specific loan. Yes, if you have specially earmarked a fund for a specific loan due to which the check is dishonored, bank is not liable, obviously. Drawer dies an intimation received before the check presentation. Obviously, the bank is not liable. So, if we talk about the correct answer, yes, A is the correct answer. Very good, guys. A is the correct answer. Next question. We have to choose the correct statement regarding the complaint readdressal mechanism in a bank. If a matter cannot be resolved at the branch level, it should be referred along with the comment suggestion to the regional and zonal office within 10 days of receiving the complaint. Now, if not resolved at the regional or zonal office, it will be referred to the customer service section head office along with their complaint or sorry comments and explanation. You need to answer which of the following is the correct statement here. Everyone, you have to check which of the following is the correct statement here. So the correct answer is everyone start answering the question. So the correct answer for this question is what? Okay, so Swarna is saying D. Only second statement is correct. Okay, what is wrong in the first statement then, Swarna? What is wrong in the first statement? What is wrong in the first statement? So, if the matter cannot be resolved at the branch level, it should be referred with a comment or the suggestion to regional and zonal office within 10 days. No, yes, Swarna, very good. Within 7 days of receiving the complaint, false. If not resolved at the regional and zonal office, it will be referred to the customer service section, head office, along with their comments and explanation. That is correct. So if we talk about the correct answer, only the second statement is correct. D is the correct answer. Only the second statement is correct. Clear? Next question. Which of the following correctly matches the type of endorsement, which is description? Which of the following correctly matches the type of endorsement with its description? Endorsement in the blank. Transfer right to a specific person with attestation of previous endorsement. Endorsement is full. Mere signature without naming any endorsee make instrument bearer. Restrictive endorsement. Endorsement that limit further negotiation pay to X only. Facultative endorsement condition is attached. Payment only if a certain event happen. We have to choose the correct option, everyone. We have to choose the correct option. Again, a very good question. Everyone, everyone, please answer this question. Everyone, start answering this question. It's easy. Okay, so Krishna is saying C. C and D are correct. And everyone else? We have to choose which of the following statement is correct here. Tell me the correct answer, everyone. Now you can all answer this question. Okay, Swarna is saying A is the correct answer. B and C are correct. And everyone else? Okay, see this. Endorsement in blank. Transfers right to a specific person with attestation of the previous endorsement. No, this is actually the statement of endorsement in full. Full means you have given the name plus you have signed it. Means I'm transferring this particular instrument to this party. So now this party is entitled to receive the payment. This is called as endorsement in full. Now, mere signature without naming any endorsee, this is actually the definition of endorsement in blank. It means that, for example, I am transferring the instrument and I am endorsing in blank. It means that I just have signed that particular instrument. Okay, there is no name mentioned. That is blank. Restrictive endorsement, endorsement that limit further negotiation, that is correct. If I have said that this is payable to X only, it means that S party, this X cannot endorse this particular instrument to anyone else. That is correct. Facultative endorsement condition is attached payment only if the certain event happened, not at all. Facultative endorsement says that, see, if I have endorsed any bill to Kiran, okay, now Kiran has presented that bill for payment. If I have that bill, I am entitled to receive the payment. I have endorsed this bill to Kiran. Now Kiran is entitled to receive the payment. Now Kiran present this bill to the bank and that particular bill is dishonored. Okay, not paid. So what is responsibility? What is my responsibility in the normal scenario? If the bill is dishonored, then I have to return the money to Kiran. This is the normal scenario. But facultative endorsement says that it is without recourse. It means that if Kiran received the money, then well and good. If Kiran doesn't receive the money, then I'm not entitled to make the payment. That is called as facultative endorsement. So if we talk about the correct answer, B, only C statement is correct. Clear? Done. Very important questions. So these are all very important questions. Okay, very important for your examination. Don't miss out any marathons. Again, I am saying that don't miss out any marathon. You will learn so much from marathon that you will not, if you every points will be covered. Now you will find it easy in the exam to give the questions, right? And that's why just don't miss out any of the questions. Okay. Rohan is a businessman, okay, who take a loan from a ABC bank. To secure the loan, he deposits certain values of goods and securities with the bank due to a sudden downturn in a business. Rohan is unable to make his scheduled loan repay. One day, Rohan approaches the bank manager to retrieve some of the good he deposit, claim that these are essential for the operation. Now, which of the following action should Miss Patel take? Miss Patel can release the good to Rohan because he has promised to make the repayment soon. Miss Patel must refuse Rohan's request to retrieve the good. Miss Patel can release some good to Rohan if he provided a written commitment to pay the outstanding debt within a week. Any action can be taken. Very simple, very easy. You have to answer. Very simple, very easy. Just you have to answer. Everyone start answering the question. Everyone start answering the question, guys. It's a very simple question. It's very simple question. You can all answer this question. It's a very simple question. Right. If we talk about the correct answer, first of all, this is regarding to the banker's lien. Banker's lien says that banker has the right to retain the possession of the goods until debt of the debtor is fully paid off. Now, in this case, Rohan has taken a debt from a ABC bank by giving some of the valuable goods and securities as a collateral. Now, if the Rohan is demanding that please give this good back as it is necessary for the operation of that good, the bank has full right to refuse the Rohan request. So Miss Patel must refuse the Rohan request to retrieve the good because it is the banker's lien. You have to retain the possession of the goods until the debt of the debtor is fully paid off. So obviously B is the correct answer. Clear everyone? Done. Everyone, kindly please like and share the video to the maximum you can. Whoever are watching this session, please just like and share the video to the maximum you can. Now, next question. In a bank employees working hour, in a bank employees working hour should commence 15 minutes before the business hour. It was recommended by which committee? Everyone. In bank employees working hour should commence 15 minutes before the business hour. It was recommended by Talwar Committee, YV Reddy Committee, Opria Committee, Jilani Committee, or none of the above. Everyone, please answer this question. So simple question, easy question. Everyone. So Kiran is saying C is the correct answer and everyone else. Start answering the question, guys. So the correct answer is what? So working hour should commence 15 minutes before the business hour. This is actually recommended by Gopuria Committee. Gopuria Committee is actually was launched in 1990, I guess, okay, by Reserve Bank of India. Yes, it was launched in 1990 by Reserve Bank of India for this particular instruction. So if we talk about the correct answer, C is the correct answer. Yes, C is the correct answer. Good. Kiran, Mansi, Krishna, yes. Very good. Next question. Mrs. Iyer, who has a credit card with a limit of 7 lakh, receive a SMS alert about the unauthorized transaction of rupees 49,000 on her card. She notices the message but report the incidents After 5 working days, the bank confirmed that there is no deficiency or negligence on its part, and the transaction was a result of a third party payment breach. What is the liability of Mrs. Iyer in this case? Everyone, what is the liability of Mrs. Iyer in this case? Everyone, please answer this question. Everyone, please answer this question. 25,000. Krishna is saying 25,000. Okay, done. Now see this. Now you can confuse yourself with a zero liability or 25,000 liability in this case. Okay. But you see that there is a third party payment gateway compromised, but there is a delayed in reporting. If you have reported within 3 days, if you have reported within 3 days, then you are entitled to have a zero liability, but you have delayed in the reporting. Now, the maximum liability that can be imposed on you is 25,000. So, either the transaction amount or 25,000, whichever is lower. So, the correct answer is 25,000 because the credit card has 7 lakh rupees limit, which is more than rupees 5 lakh. So, if you have a credit card with more than 5 lakh limit, then the maximum liability that can be imposed on you is 25,000. So, the correct answer here is C. 25,000. Clear, everyone? Done? Yes or no? Can we move to the next question? Okay. Next question, easy question. Consider the statement about the joint account and choose the correct statement. In the absence of any instruction for operating the account, the operation will be made by all the account holder jointly. Modification in the account operation should be recorded, signed by the majority of the person associated with the joint account. Third, the instruction for operation in the account will stand countermanded if in case of insanity, insolvency, or death of any of the joint account holder. We need to choose the correct answer here. Everyone, choose the correct answer here. So the correct answer for this question is what? Everyone start answering the question. We have to choose the correct statement about the joint account. Correct statement, everyone. Kindly start answering the question, everyone. See, only first and second is the correct answer, and everyone else, Kiran, and everyone else, Swarna, Mansi, start answering the question. Sorry. So, the correct answer for this question is what? Okay. So, in the absence of any instruction for operating the account, the operation will be by all the joint account holders, by all the account holder jointly. That is correct. Modification in the account should be recorded by signed by the majority of the person. No, it should be signed by all. It should not be signed by the majority. All. The instruction for the operation will stand countermanded in the case of insanity, insolvency, or death. Yes, that is correct. So, first and third, this is correct, and second is wrong. A is the correct answer. Very good. A is the correct answer. Next question. Your branch maintain a saving bank account of Mr. Mohit, an illiterate person who want to go abroad for some time. He want to authorize his wife to operate the account. Which of the following will be the most convenient or easy way to achieve the objective? Power of attorney duly registered with the registrar of assurance, adding the name of the wife to the account and making the operations either or survivor, authorizing the bank through a simple letter called mandate, making the wife as nominee, or any of the above. You have to choose the correct answer, everyone. Very simple. You have to choose the correct answer. Very simple. You have to choose the correct answer. Very simple. Everyone start answering this question. Okay. So, power of attorney, see, in this case, power of attorney is not needed. Power of attorney is needed for some other things. You just simply do what? Inform the bank through a simple letter, which is an unstamped agreement, which is called as the mandate. In this case, simple scenario is needed. You can just authorize the bank through a simple letter, which is called as mandate. Mandate is for short term, and mandate is an unstamped agreement, perfect for this particular situation. So C is the correct answer. Done, everyone? Yes, done. Good. Next question. RBI introduced dash for interbank clearance of check without any physical movement of the check. The check are paid on the base of the electronic image. What is this called? Very simple. What is this called, everyone? What is this called? Very simple. Yes, so this is called a CTS check truncation system. Very simple. Now there is a sleeping partner. This is a last question. There is a sleeping partner of a firm issues a stop payment instruction in this case. What we have to do, we cannot comply with his request at he is not competent to issue or stop payment of the check. We must comply with this order. We can act upon his instruction providing one of the operating partners join him. We shouldn't allow any further operation till the matter is sorted out. Everyone please answer this question. This is regarding the sleeping partner. This was actually a pyp. This was actually a pyp. PYP. This was actually a PYP. Everyone, please answer this question. It's very simple. It's very easy. You can all answer this question, guys. So the correct answer is what? We cannot comply with his request as he is not competent to issue the stop payment of this check. Kiran, whether this is a sleeping partner or an active partner, if he has given the instruction to stop payment instruction, we must comply with this order. That's it. There is nothing we need to see this. This is actually a PYP. Same question that there is a sleeping partner. The case study was given like a sleeping partner has given the instruction. What you have to do in this case? You must comply with his order, whether he is a sleeping partner or he is an active partner. If he has given the stop payment instruction, a banker must comply with his order. Okay, so B is the correct answer. All of you are wrong. B is the correct answer. Done. Last, KYC is a platform on which the bank operates to avoid which type of risk? Operational, legal, reputational, or all of the above? KYC is actually there for avoiding which type of risk? KYC is actually to avoid which type of risk? Everyone kindly please like and share the video, guys. Whoever is watching in this session, please like and share the video to the maximum you can. Everyone. Sleeping partner simply Manasi if there is a sleeping partner. But he's a partner, right? Whether sleeping or active, he is a partner. If he has given any instruction, a banker need to follow that instruction. As simple as that. Okay. Now, yes, operational, legal, and reputational, all of the risks are correct, right? So, yes, this is the correct one, and this is the whole marathon for all of you. I have taken some very important questions in this class. Everyone, just please like and share the video to the maximum you can. And everyone, this is very important notice. Please subscribe to this channel, okay? Please subscribe to this channel. The YouTube itself give you the notification whenever there will be any live classes or marathon in this channel. In this channel, I'm going to take all the marathons, all the classes, all will be in this channel only. So no need to share again and again all the YouTube links. You just need to subscribe this channel for getting the notification. Okay. Thank you, Anu. Thank you, Swarna, Kiran, and Mansi, and everyone. Thank you for joining the session. Take care, everyone. Bye bye, guys. Bye, everyone. Take care. Bye, guys.